Hey, I'm live, I think. Maybe. Just trying this out. Let's see if anybody actually showed up. Seems to think we have 9 viewers there. One of them was me. I had a browser open. It was giving me some weird feedback. So, hey, David's in there. Hey, David, how you doing? So just trying this out. I'm seeing if this is maybe a good way to teach. Teachers are kind of like, what are we going to do? Because this is going to last for a while. So I'm trying some things out. Is it going to be all like just watch videos at your own pace? Are we going to have live videos like this? Q is telling me my frame rate is really low. Probably because I'm just on my MacBook here and I'm trying to run a million things at once. So if I were to actually try to optimize that a little bit. Penny. That's my daughter. She's a kindergartner. So one of the other live to just watch my face. Girls, go. One of the two. So I just started downloading and setting up OBS to try and broadcast so I could share stuff from my document camera or a browser so I can write on stuff. Yeah, it's kind of a strange new world that we live in. So just as a teacher, trying to make the most out of it. I sent that form out a little bit. I know it was short notice and I got exactly 0 questions. So maybe you kids already have everything all figured out. Maybe you don't have any questions about what is going on in the world. Or maybe you're just saying like, hey, I don't have school right now, and that's awesome. But I got bad news for you. This is like, we do have to get back to some sort of life as normal. What normal is going to look different than it did in the past. So we are going to expect you guys to be like, hey, showing up to class, online, doing activities. And teachers are still, we've had a lot of meetings, a lot of talking, both in person before the school got closed and now having meetings over Skype. Just kind of talking about what are we going to expect kids to do? What, how does that look? Do we have live sessions like this where we try to get face-to-face with students? Do we pre-record videos? What about kids without internet? Obviously not you if you're out there watching it right now. So bear with me 1 second here. I'm going to see if I can switch over to share my screen here. Probably something that I should have set up a little bit ahead of time, but hey, this is the first time I'm doing it, so I'm trying it out here. You guys are seeing my face and me talking and not like the few windows, right? Only saying he can't hear anything. Those of you on the live stream, can you hear me there? I've got 2 windows going right now. I'm not sure if one or both of them are broadcasting. So it looks like I got 2 different things going. One where it's just me talking on the YouTube Live, and another broadcast that I got set up on OBS. Let me try something here. I know this is probably super exciting for you guys, so I appreciate you hanging out with me, trying this out. I know you guys didn't have any questions, so you're probably just here to like watch your teacher act the fool. Okay, so I got a couple questions coming in here. So let me address those for my principles of engineering class. Number one, when is the quarter over? It's going to end. The quarter's over. Now it's not going to really end until after spring break. So if you've got, for my principles of engineering class, those lab write-ups due, get those done before we leave for spring break. You got all next week. I know you don't have a ton of class stuff going on right now. We're technically still in the quarter. Teachers, we're not going to be assigning you much that's going to affect your grade at this point, or we're not supposed to. You might have different expectations if you have some sort of like college class or honors class. But so I put a few assignments out there just because I want you to like try. Hey, can we log in? Can we all see this? Stuff that already was asked of you before this whole thing blew up. That stuff will still be due by the end of the quarter. So before we go on spring break here. So check your grades. There shouldn't be anything new affecting it here. So check your grades. There shouldn't be anything new affecting it, but all that old stuff, get that taken care of now. Who knows what this is going to look like after we come back from break. So let me see if we had any other questions here. So yeah, so lab write-up for POE, grade it after next week. So that, I guess that's the answer. You really need is to grade it. Well, get that done by next Friday. So you got a week. If you need help, like I don't have this data or I'm missing this piece. I got a lot of time right now. I'm stuck at home with these two little kids of mine. We're all driving each other crazy. So email me. I can respond via email. I can make a video where I talk about, we can look at your shared Google document and we can talk about it over video maybe. So that's what I got for you now. My computer is slowing down here. So I think I'm going to wrap this up. And get back to trying to figure out how I can broadcast my document camera. I got a document camera here and some other stuff set up. The idea would be that I could like do practice problems, show you demonstrations, stuff like that. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and listen to me as I talk to an empty screen, try and figure that out. So I'll play around with that on my end, maybe get something a little bit more meaningful up for you. But yeah, that's all I got for you. I hope you are, staying safe, doing the social distancing thing. You guys have probably heard this doesn't really affect kids as much. So like if you're nervous, you probably are not at a high risk for anything serious happening. But what is a serious risk? Is this blowing up, getting everywhere going out of control and getting, say, grandma sick, who is not as young and healthy as you are. So I know you may be thinking like, hey, I'm fine. This isn't going to affect me. Yeah, we know that the coronavirus is more the social distancing, staying at home is so we're not getting other people sick and overloading the healthcare system. So, all right. Well, I'm going to sign off here. Thank you for checking in with me. I'll hopefully make this useful. Who knows? I'm going to be playing around with stuff online over the next week, trying to figure out how we can make the most of this because we're going to be here for a while. All right. So have a good weekend. Stay in touch on Schoology. Try to follow through the things and be ready after break to like full on go back to school, whatever that might mean. Talk to you guys later.